Hey guys, new day, new mod, new machine. Today we're going to be working on a classic Vectrex. Never had a Vectrex before, not as a child, not as an adult. Well, technically yes, as an adult because I've just bought one, but basically I've literally just acquired a Vectrex and I thought I'd mess around with it. I've achieved quite a bit messing around with this, considering I've only had it for a very short amount of time. This particular machine I bought off Ollie, Alpha 1, nice guy. It was sent to me by Craig. Craig did all the packing for it. Craig Walker, Giz Tempe. Well, sorry, not Giz Tempe, Giz Tempe. And he packed it really well and it survived its journey. The only thing is that I wasn't happy about, I can't blame anyone for it, it's just old age I guess, but it's the joystick, and I think everybody complains about the joystick. That's why I can't really complain, it's just old age. But if you have a look at the test screen, rapid fire on button 1, perfect. Rapid fire on button 2, perfect. Rapid fire on button 3, a little bit flaky, but yeah, it's good. Rapid fire on button 4. Come on, you got to really press the bastard. Basically, rapid fire don't work. Yeah, so you've got a bit of a problem there. Time Pilot, oh, awful, really hard to play on this. Great game, can't play it on this thing. The other thing as well is it's bent. The actual stick is bent. It's physically bent. It's okay that side, but it is bent. It should be about there somewhere, but it's got a bend in it. It's got a really slight bend in it, really slight. But yeah, here you go. So I thought, what can I do? Now there's a few people out there who have done this, but they've not done similar to what I've done. I've done something completely different, quite cool, and that is this. We're gonna unplug that and move that away, and we are going to present you with something else. Let's get it plugged in. There we go, plugged in. And you ask, what is it? I'll show you quickly. No, sorry, I do apologise. I'm going to have to unplug that again because there's something very important which I've forgotten. I do apologise. Yeah, you guys have seen it, you probably know what it is, or at least have got inkling as to what it is, so there's no point hiding it for any much more longer. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now let's plug it in. There we go, plugged in. Okie doke. And that's this. It is a dual Vectrex joystick. Vectrex dual joystick. It's dual for a reason, because it's, where's my finger? Analog, and it's digital. So you've got your digital points across the top there. Across the top there. I haven't wired up digital because I'm going to wire it up into an arcade fight stick or something, but I'm trying to look for an Xbox one because Xbox has 4 buttons, so I'm trying to, hopefully if I can get an Xbox one, that would be cool. I don't want to put it in a Neo Geo one simply because Neo Geo joysticks are quite expensive as it is. You don't want to be hacking one up, you know, to do this with. Not that this is a bad project, it's a cool project, but you know what I mean. So let's just quickly show you it. Try and show you it with both things in hand. So there you go, and as you can see, going all the way around, and it works really well. So there you go, that's the joystick. The buttons work as well. Buttons work just fine. So I've got tweezers here, so what you'd have to do is you'd have to short off the buttons. There you go, so that's button 4, button 3, button 2 and button 1. Right, all work fine. The other thing I want to show you, now I'm going to have to disconnect it. I like to always disconnect when I change settings, and that's this jumper here. And that's what I forgot. I forgot to have the jumper connected earlier on. So you just switch the jumper off across. Now you can have a double pole, double throw switch instead. I've got jumpers because it's a prototype. Now that's it. Now we've got the jumpers on. We're going to plug this back in into the joystick port. Here we go. So that's plugged back in. Now what will happen, my joystick doesn't respond. Yeah, my joystick's not responding. I've just turned that joystick off. But watch this. There you go, going up, going right. Did go right a second ago, there you go. Going down in a second, down and going left. See right there? There's digital points there. Those digital points represent micro switches. So I can set this to connect it up to micro switches, and then I can have a Sanwa, Saimetsu, a Zippy, whatever joystick I want, and I can use a standard joystick, and obviously the buttons are normal as they are, so you can have Sanwa, Saimetsu, 24mm buttons or HAP buttons or whatever you want. But yeah, so you've got digital as well. That's why it's called the Vectrex Dual joystick, because it's 2-in-1, and there we have it. So quite a little cool little joystick mod there. This digital thing has been done before, but I don't think anybody has made an original analog coupled with a digital and having it switchable, so you can switch between the two. So a bit like where I stole the actual thumbstick from. I stole it off this joystick. I didn't really want to, but because it's a PS3 one, but I don't have the sensor. It's a wireless and I don't have the sensor for it, so it was just redundant. But basically, I don't know if you remember, but PlayStation 1 had a button right there. You push it down and whatever, and the light came on, and you had analog or digital. So when you pushed it down, you had analog. You can use the analog stick, or when it was not lit up, then you use this. But you were unable to use them both together. Not like today, where you can use them both together. But it's pretty much the same concept. In fact, if you really wanted to, you could probably get a PlayStation 1 joypad and do exactly that. Put this into there, like that, or however somehow. And then what you could do is you could have the four buttons there, your analog there, cover that one over, and have your D-pad there. And then you've got Vectrex on the joypad. So you could do that as well. But yeah, basically that's it there. I've got a couple of these prototypes. These are prototype versions. I did make a small mistake on them, but it's not a big mistake. It's just here. I got one of the pots the wrong way around, so it was going right was going left and left was going right. It's just a case of swapping over the wires, which I've done, crossed them over. So just bear that in mind for anyone who I give a prototype board to, and I will be giving a few of these out. Be giving one. This one's mine. I'll be giving a PCB board to Vic, and I'll also be giving one to Mike Coates. That's Macro. The reason why I'm going to give one to Macro is because Macro has been really helpful to me. He's been a really good friend, and he's really been helping me out with a lot of stuff, especially Galaxian. He gave me Galaxian multi-board PCB at a very good price, mates rates. He also gave me the schematics. Now it's a big thing for somebody to do that. Okay, wait, that's my son trying to tell me something. He also gave me a Galaxian SRAM add-on riser board. He gave me the schematics for it, so I can make my own. So he's been really good like that, and I'm going to be sending him a couple of those riser boards as well, so he can have a few spares as well, because he has run out of them. But I thought, I know he'd love one of those because he has a Vectrex himself. So I'll send him one of these, and then he can case it up however he likes to. I'll send him the board, he can solder it up and do it however he wants to do it. But yeah, there we have it. These, hopefully I will be selling them, because I'm going into a little, you know, at the moment we're in prototype stage, where me and Victor Marlin, VertVic, 10 Pence Arcade Podcast, we are going to be developing these. And hopefully, I'm hoping he'll make some really nice cases, and mill some cases that work for these, and then we can make them really look cool. And you know, we will share the profits on that as well. Well, not so much the profit, but the cost on it. And we'll get some of these sold off. I've got quite a few available as prototype boards. I have since fixed that there, but I haven't had the new boards printed yet. Apart from that, as you saw yourself, 100% working, not a problem whatsoever there. Works a damn treat. And this probably will end up being my permanent joystick. And I'll probably be ending up using this as a permanent basis. So there we have it. Vectrex joysticks, new versions. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully there should be more to come. Thanks for watching, guys.